I'm Sabina Hassanova with the latest news in English on AzVision TV. President of Azerbaijan Ilham Aliyev has held a one-on-one meeting with Bulgaria's Prime Minister Boyko Borisov, who is on a working visit in the country. The head of state welcomed the Bulgarian Prime Minister. During the meeting, the sides discussed bilateral relations and other issues of mutual interest. President of the Republic of Azerbaijan Ilham Aliyev has sent a letter of condolences to President of the Islamic Republic of Iran Hassan Rouhani. I was deeply saddened by the news of the death of crew members on board of the Iranian tanker that collided with another vessel, President Aliyev said in his letter. On the occasion of this tragedy, on behalf of the people of Azerbaijan and on my own behalf, I extend my deepest condolences to you, families and loved ones of those who died, and all the people of Iran. May Allah rest the souls of the dead in peace, added the president. Note that Iranian Cabinet of Ministers has declared Monday, January the 15th, the day of public mourning for the 30 Iranian crew members of Sanchi oil tanker, which caught fire in a collision with another vessel on Chinese waters. The announcement offers condolences to the bereaved families and the role players in the Iranian oil and maritime industries. Fuad Al-Askarov, the head of the Department for Law Enforcement Bodies at the Presidential Administration of Azerbaijan, says legal democratic reforms, big infrastructure projects and social programs are successfully implemented in Azerbaijan under the wise leadership of President Ilham Aliyev.
Fuad Al-Askarov, the head of the Department for Law Enforcement Bodies at the Presidential Administration of Azerbaijan, spoke at the board meeting of the Ministry of Internal Affairs of Azerbaijan, devoted to the results of crime prevention, public order and public security maintenance in 2017. Al-Askarov put an emphasis on the role of Ministry of Internal Affairs employees in the protection of socio-political stability and human rights. He highly emphasized the timely fulfillment of state programs and national action plans. He also reported that the country is making huge progress in fighting crime and ensuring public security. Fuad Al-Askarov underlined the importance of using information technologies and benefiting from changes introduced into the legislation to improve rendered services.
Over the past 24 hours, Armenian armed forces have violated the ceasefire along the contact line between Azerbaijani and Armenian troops 122 times, the Azerbaijani Defense Ministry reported. The OSCE is expected to monitor the contact line between Azerbaijani and Armenian troops on the 16th of January. The monitoring will be held under the mandate of the OSCE chairperson in office, personal representative along the line of contact near Sarajalo village in Aghdam. Russia is satisfied with the level of strategic partnership with Azerbaijan, the Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov said at a press conference today. Lavrov also underlined the importance of Azerbaijan and Armenia working together to resolve the Nagorno-Karabakh conflict.
Russian Minister of Foreign Affairs Sergei Lavrov said relations between Russia and Azerbaijan are based on intensive dialogue between the presidents and foreign ministers of the two countries. The Russian foreign minister also pointed out an increase in the volume of trade turnover and investment between Russia and Azerbaijan.
The volume of trade turnover and investment between the two countries is increasing. An intergovernmental commission operates in various fields.
Sergei Lavrov also spoke of the need for a phased solution to the Nagorno-Karabakh conflict.
This year, Russia expects some positive impulses from Azerbaijan and Armenia in connection with the settlement of the conflict. It's important to take additional steps to stabilize the situation on the contact line of troops. This will also contribute to the transition of a political settlement. Solving this issue once and for all by one document is impossible. There is a need for a step-by-step approach which will show what can be done now and will define the ways for which additional discussions are needed in connection with the settlement of the conflict and the status of Nagorno-Karabakh.
He continued to say that Russia cannot have concrete plans for resolving this issue. Lavrov said that is Russia, France and the USA, have made intensive efforts in recent years in order to summarize all the positions of the parties, identify overlapping approaches and bring them to a common denominator. The OSCE Minsk Group co-chairs have a common position on this issue and the parties are aware of that. However, the decision has to be made by the parties, added Russia's top diplomat.
Two suicide bombers blew themselves up at a busy street market in central Baghdad on Monday in back-to-back explosions that killed at least 38 people, Iraqi health and police officials said.
The attackers struck during rush hour in the city's Tahrir Square, which is usually crowded by laborers seeking work. The twin explosions also wounded at least 105 people, the officials said, speaking on the condition of anonymity as they were not authorized to talk to the media. No group immediately claimed responsibility for the attack, but it bore all the hallmarks of the Islamic State of Iraq and Syria, which has claimed many such attacks in the past. The twin explosions shocked residents in the Iraqi capital because large attacks had decreased significantly in Baghdad and other parts of the country since security forces retook nearly all territory once held by ISIS militants.
The final two candidates at the presidential elections in Czech Republic will run against each other in late January.
Milos Zeman and Jiří Drozd are racing against each other for the office at the Czech presidential election. Zeman is described as a controversial figure. He has spoken out against the Muslims in Czech Republic and is waiting for support from Moscow publicly. Prime Minister Andrej Babiš identifies as a Zeman supporter. Babiš explained that his support is based on Zeman policies against illegal immigration and Islamic terrorism. On the other hand, Jiří Drozd has found his support in Czech media and from other dropped-out candidates. Being the runner-up after the last round, he is considered more pro-EU and centrist. The presidential race will conclude on the 27th of January.
And that was all for today from AzVision TV. Our next update will be tomorrow. Till then, enjoy your day.